So hey, what's up guys, Box here, and welcome back to another F1 2020 My Team Career Mode episode. So today we'll be checking out episode number 6, which will be the next 2 rounds of our My Team Career Mode. This is season 1, of course. It's been a little while, about a week since I've played this game, apart from the driver career mode episode that went up yesterday. So we're going to be doing these probably twice a week for each career mode, as well as MotoGP in the week 2. So getting back into things then, the Monaco Grand Prix is going to be next, and then it will be Baku. So we're doing a little bit of an upgrade on our chassis for the VR46 machine. We're also doing a livery upgrade. I've unlocked a new livery through the Podium Pass on F1 2020. So we're going to get in, keeping the colour scheme the same, of course. Yellow, white, black, with a little splash of blue through the sponsors. So that's all set up nicely. And you can see, taking a look at the car now, I quite like this livery. You know, it's much more going on than the original livery had for the team. So we've got our sponsors as well splashed around the car, and overall I like this livery. So we'll probably switch it up again for season 2, but let's get straight into things here at the crown jewel that is the Monaco Grand Prix. Very tricky to get overtakes done. You'll see in the race that we put ourselves on the back foot in terms of setup. So in setup I was thinking, you know what, let's go for downforce and we won't worry about straight line speed. Well, of course that's going to matter everywhere apart from overtaking. I could not get the legs on anyone down the main straight, but here we are in qualifying anyway, and setting up a decent lap here. This is our banker lap in Q1, just, you know, placing down a time for us just to get us on the leaderboard. But you can see massive kick of oversteer from the rear end there, and in lap number 1. And you can see here, going through turn number 1, we get a decent exit out of turn 1. And you know what, this lap is started well, and we're going to finish it. So we end up going 8 tenths, almost 9 tenths quicker than our original lap. But it's only enough for P18 just to have ahead of our teammate Louis Delatraz. But anyway, coming across the line then to end lap number 3 in Q1, we shoot up to P14. I'll take that, not bad at all. So we're through to Q2. Let's park up, head into things. You can see there, Ocon and Kvyat, we just scraped through, and it was Alfa Romeo Williams, Racing Point, and then our teammate that went out. So here's the end of our lap in Q2. It's a 1:13 flat, and it's enough for P15, but you know, I don't think I could have gained any more time. So in the end, we end up qualifying in P15, so starting pretty far down the grid, but hopefully we can gain positions in the race.
With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to ask you about Lewis Hamilton. That was a great win in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Here we go then. It is race time here at the Monaco Grand Prix. Hopefully we can get ourselves a decent result. 20 laps lie ahead, and I've missed the red light ever so slightly, and Grosjean gets the jump on us. That is crucial. Can we get him back? Coming to turn number 1, we're going to get up his inside, get alongside him, coming up the hill. Bit of overtake mode just to help us along. We need to get the position back. Oh, it's close to the wall up around the outside. We should get the inside line for the next corner. Have we managed to hold it? Yes, I want to say. Look at that, just about hold on to P15. So we've regained our starting position, and we're right behind Gasly and Magnussen, but no, Grosjean's alongside. Oh, not for long collision. There's a little bit of contact with both Haas cars there, and someone's up our inside. And look at this, there's absolute crunchy crazy going on. It sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispies at the hairpin here at Monaco. But anyway, still fending off Romain Grosjean. We just about do it, and overtake mode throughout the tunnel is just to help us along, really. And Grosjean, he's not giving up, is he? Coming up our inside at the end of the straight there. Let's take a replay of that, because my god, he was swerving all in on mirrors. He was making it very clear he wants to get past, you can see. And he's got a Alfa Romeo right up his arse too. So he comes up the inside. We managed to hold it. I'm not giving up this P15 position, even if it means we lose touch with Magnussen up the road. I'm not giving up. It's all about track position here at Monaco. And in the end, we managed to hold on for now for P15. Hamilton, fastest lap of the race, 17 flat. That is on lap number 1. Our lap 1 is way off that time because we got caught in the Rice Krispie bowl that is the Monaco hairpin. And then here we are, lap number 3 then, final corner. And here you go, here's an example of the straight line speed that we do not have down the main straight. You can see even with the DRS, it didn't have overtake mode on, but you'll see later on the race it doesn't make much difference. You can really defend down that straight if you get your ERS deployment there. So lap number 4, again all over the back of Magnussen, trying to find a way through, locking up because we're pushing it in the braking zones, you know, and it's all about the exit here, trying to get a decent exit, and we just didn't quite get a clean run out the final corner. And again Magnussen pulls away down the straight. So I've literally got 11 wings on this car and the straight line speed is killing me. But anyway, lap number 6, I'm coming in for a little bit of an undercut. The team weren't expecting it because I think, no, I thought Delatraz pitted as well, but he stayed out. So yeah, I've come in a lap earlier anyway than I first planned in the race. But here we go then, we're going to come out. Yeah, there's Delatraz, he stayed out. He must have got the message from the team to stay out on track. But anyway, we're in stone dead last, but we have pitted a lap early, which hopefully will give us a bit of an undercut on the Haas, and I think it might have. But anyway, we're out behind Kvyat, who's coming alongside Norris there. Norris lucky to cut him off at pit exit. So let's see what's going on. More people in the pits, and is this someone coming out of the pit lane? Yeah, it is Magnussen. We did get ahead of the Haas of Magnussen, so that's good. Up into P13, so pitting a lap early has gained us 2 positions at the pit stop stages, and P12 is a bit of a golden position for us because the sponsors, one of our sponsor goals is to get P12, and they'll give us a cheeky little weekly bonus. But yeah, so as well as aim for obviously top 10 to get a point, we can aim for P12 at least. A bit of a, okay, we didn't quite get points, but at least we get a sponsor bonus position. So I think P12 is a decent position to try and get. We need to start pushing our results anyway in my team. We want to get into the midfield, really break into the midfield, and then we can focus on building a championship car season after that. So here we go then, Kiv. Yeah, you see, I was trying something at the final corner. I can't do it down the straights, so it's going to be about doing it into a corner. And that corner there, the last 2 corners, where hopefully we can get a decent run. You can see on the next lap, trying it again, and in the end we couldn't shove our nose up in the end, so it compromised our exit. I'm going to have to catch back up to Kvyat. But here we go, our last lap time. You can see can't get him down the straight, so let's see if he makes a mistake on this final lap. I'm going to stick with him here. We're going to come up the hill, getting as close to the barriers as possible, carry as much speed through the corners. I mean, the tyres are feeling warm right now, so I mean, locking up into some of the heavy braking, as you can see there down the hill, turn it in. But I mean, it's all very slow motion around here. Delatraz DNFs on the final lap. I mean, he couldn't just bring the car home, could he? And then the mechanics repair the engine. But I don't know, I presume it's a mechanical failure he's having. We'll have to have words with Mercedes. Again, another lock up there into that braking zone. But here you go, in the straight through the tunnel on the straight line speed is just not there, is it? Too much downforce, so I'm going to have to think about other ways to set up the car. A little bit of a corner cut there, but we'll get away with it. Again, I've noticed that the rear downforce needs improving. We do not get a lot of traction at all, so in our setup I'm going to have to put more rear wing on. It's going to cause more drag, but it should stop things like that happening. But anyway, oh my word, clipping the barrier, and you can see at the final 2 corners just getting all out of control. Delatraz in the wall, what is he doing? But anyway, we bring it home for P13. Not bad, I'll take that. But we'll move on into Baku, where hopefully we'll get a decent result.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. So Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
And I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory today. Everybody played their part. Congratulations then to Mercedes, your race winners today.
So then, race results. Hamilton took the win from Bottas, Leclerc, Albon, Verstappen and Sainz for McLaren. P6, good result for McLaren. Sebastian Vettel only got P9, so disappointing for him. Delatraz DNF'd and he was 2 laps down. Don't know what he was doing. He needs a talking to. He needs to get his act together. We need some decent results from him. We need to develop this car. At the minute, it is us that's really carrying the development, so I'm not very pleased with Delatraz. Maybe we'll look for a new teammate at the transfer window. Maybe we'll just keep him for this season and then look to next season, as well as looking to next season for car development too. But here we go then, getting ready for the race week. That is Azerbaijan, Baku, a circuit. You know, I'm not keen on Baku. These new street circuits like Hanoi, just a waste of time if you just ask me. So don't speak to me about the new circuits. Of course, like Russia is a decent one, but Baku, you know, it produced a few good races, I think. But I mean, in terms of racing, I'm not keen on it. I hate the long straight. And then Vietnam, I cannot navigate to save my life, even if I had a sat nav. Anyway, we're getting into some more car development here. You know, trying to improve the chassis. We're going to purchase and invest in our chassis facility. I want to make sure we've got a good, solid chassis for our car next season, so I'm going to invest in that department. Anyway, qualifying time for Baku. Turn number 1 going decently. We want to get through into Q2. Q3 might be a push, but Q2 anyway. So here we are in Q1, trying to get the lap down. And my word, you know that lack of traction and rear downforce I was on about out of Monaco. Well, I didn't learn my lesson. I should have put more rear downforce on the wing, and we end up in the wall in qualifying.
Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box, and it's fantastic to have you with us here today. But I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
But from the moment qualifying's over, you start to feel the adrenaline in your body build up and the buzz in your stomach as you anticipate the run down into turn 1. It's all a bit like going into battle. And the unknown situation makes you nervous. Those pre-race nerves are a good thing. The day you don't have them means that you don't care anymore. And of course, you have to make sure that all the procedures are second nature to you, so that they're not taking up too much of your capacity.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Charles Leclerc alongside.
So then, starting grid for the Baku Grand Prix. Lights are about to go out, and we got Latifi and Russell ahead in the Williams. And hopefully we can get the jump. Come on, let's get the jump on Latifi. No, we can't quite do it, but it's a short run to turn number 1. We head up the inside as everyone's stacking, and Kimi Räikkönen there. I mean, was a little bit cheeky trying to shove my nose up there, but it didn't quite work. And again, late on the brakes into turn number 2, up the inside of a McLaren, and we're going to slot in behind Sainz and Gasly, who are battling it all the way down this third straight. Lots of straights around here at Baku. We've got Delatraz. He's had a little speaking to, and he's right behind us here at the start of this Grand Prix. We're trying to make our way up through the race. He's got Norris in front of him. I mean, the McLarens aren't doing great here. I mean, what? We're race number 7 of this season, maybe 8 of this season, I think it might be. And the McLarens down in 15th and 17th. 15th and 18th, sorry, and you'd expect them to be higher than that. Anyway, Sainz and Gasly going side by side on lap number 2, and they're going to hold each other up as they run side by side for the whole first sector. And this is an opportunity for us, because this is our hunting ground. We have a Mercedes engine strapped in the back of our VR46 machine around the outside. Whoa, look at that. They just held each other up. We managed to brake late as well as use our straight line speed from the Mercedes power unit to get the jump on Gasly and Sainz in one corner. Not bad job from us there. So lap number 2, we're in P15, and next up is Danny Kvyat in the AlphaTauri. Of course, we seem to be in a little bit of a battle with the AlphaTauri team. Probably we're quite equal on performance, if not they're a little bit quicker, and we want to get the jump on them. Anyway, people starting to pit on lap number 4, and I must say actually, which I haven't pointed out yet, we started on the medium tyres. So we've reversed our strategy, going for mediums, and we want to go quickly at the end. And here you go, Hamilton's come out of the pits. He's already made his pit stop, and he's already on the back of us going for the move. And look, we've got a Mercedes power unit. He's got the DRS as well, I must add. And he sort of struggled to get past us. I'll take that. And we almost start to come back at him with the overtake mode, but in the end, he gets the job done. It's not our battle, but I thought, you know, a little bit of fun just to see if we can keep up with him. So, lap number 7, then I was keeping an eye on what's going on behind, and I was trying to predict whether Science was going to come in. So, I thought he was from his track position, so I dived it in a lap earlier. That I was going to pit on lap number 8, but I want to cover off any undercut behind. So, and because of that, Delatraz has pitted as well. So, the team have a double stop. They need to get us in and out before Delatraz gets in, and yes, we don't get jumped by Carlos Sainz behind, so that's good. Good job from the team, all round smiles, and here we go. We're actually setting a purple middle sector on lap number 8. This is our out lap though, so yeah, Norris is in the pits now. We're going to get the jump on him, of course. He was behind us anyway before the pit stops. And that's us into P15 again, and next up is Kvyat and Grosjean. So lap number 9, we set fastest first sector, personal best middle, and we go fastest overall, get the job done up the inside at turn number 1 of Grosjean and Kvyat in one turn. I mean, the Haas is trying to come back at us, but we hold it again around the outside, turn number 3 and turn number 2, sorry. And look at that massive lock up there, all that smoke coming from the tyre. And yeah, so in the end, we end up in P13. We've got 2 more laps to go now, catching Magnussen and Albon pretty rapidly over the past few laps. We've had some decent pace at these street circuits, to be fair. And here you go, ending lap number 12. We're right on the back of Magnussen. We could get one more overtake. Remember what I said last time? P12 is a bit of a golden position for us because of the sponsor goals. So if we get P12, we get a cheeky little sponsor bonus. So I'm going to take this, and this is our opportunity. We've got one more lap to go. We've got the DRS. We're going to turn on overtake mode, and we're going to try and get past Kevin Magnussen. I want that P12. Can we do something on the brakes into turn number 1? We're edging closer up the inside, and job done. There we go, P12, and Giovinazzi up the road. We weren't able to catch up to him. I didn't expect to, but at least we got P12 and we got that sponsor bonus. That is going to be crucial. Money is crucial in my team. You need to upgrade your facilities and train your second driver. So we ended up with driver of the day as well, so that's pretty decent all round. So overall, a decent episode. No points here today, but you know, we gained some cash which we'll pump into the team. We'll invest in the team and our facilities, so hopefully in the next few rounds we might be able to start picking up some more points. We have, I think, 3 points in total so far after 8 rounds in the championship. So second half of the season I want to pick up more points. I want to aim for, let's say, 15 points in this season 1 of career mode, and then hopefully we can be a proper mid-team battler for season 2 and then push for a championship in season 3. That is the aim. But anyway, if you guys are new around here, make sure you get subscribed for the rest of the series. I hope you did enjoy. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and for now I will see you guys tomorrow for some MotoGP.